like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough.
Okay, so are you ready to really get into it today?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we're diving deep into, something pretty remarkable. We're talking about Nikola Jokić and his game against the Sacramento Kings.
This was January 23rd.
January 23rd, that's right.
A game for the ages, you might say.
Yeah, and what's so interesting about this is I think even if you're not a basketball fan, even if you don't follow the sport that closely, there's something about this particular performance that I think everyone can appreciate.
Oh, absolutely. It transcends the sport itself.
Right. It's about witnessing someone who is just operating on a completely different level.
A true outlier. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So for people who maybe didn't see this game or haven't heard about it, set the scene. What happened?
So we've got the Denver Nuggets playing against the Sacramento Kings. And on paper, this looks like a pretty standard regular season matchup.
Right.
But then Jokić just comes out and just delivers this unbelievable performance. I mean, we're talking 35 points, 22 rebounds, 17 assists.
Yeah, it wasn't just good. It was video game numbers.
Yeah, it's almost hard to comprehend.
And he did it all so effortlessly. It just seemed to come naturally to him.
Well, and that's what makes it so remarkable, right? It's not just the raw numbers themselves, but the way he achieved them.
And to put those numbers in perspective, he's the only player in NBA history to ever achieve a 35-22-17 game.
In a single game. Yeah, it's unprecedented.
Did you see that buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter?
Oh, are you talking about the full court shot?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I mean, the audacity to even attempt that shot from that distance with the clock winding down.
It's he knew it was going in.
He had a premonition.
And this wasn't just a one-off performance, right? This guy's been on a tear.
Oh, yeah. Jokić has been absolutely dominant. I mean, 5 straight games with a triple-double before the fourth quarter even starts.
You said 5 straight games?
5 straight.
With a triple-double.
Yeah, and think about that for a second.
Before the fourth quarter.
Before the fourth quarter even begins. I mean, that level of consistency is just unheard of.
14 out of his 20 triple-doubles this season have happened in just 3 quarters. It's like he's playing a different game.
Right, and this is where the whole conversation about greatness comes in, right? How do we define that?
Yeah, is it just about the numbers?
I mean, the numbers are obviously a huge part of it, but I think true greatness goes beyond that.
What do you mean?
Well, it's about the impact a player has on the game, their ability to make their teammates better.
Right, so you're saying it's not just about individual stats.
Exactly. It's about the way they elevate the entire team.
So how do you think Jokić stacks up in that regard?
Well, look at the Nuggets. They're 12-3 in their last 15 games. They've scored over 130 points 12 times this season.
So you're saying he's a driving force behind that success?
Absolutely. He's the engine that makes this team go.
And we can't forget about Christian Braun. He had a great game as well.
Right. 21 points for him. He's been a key contributor lately.
And the way the Nuggets are playing right now, it's just so much fun to watch.
They're firing on all cylinders.
So let's break down this game a little bit. The Nuggets started out strong, right?
Yeah, they jumped out to an early lead.
But then the Kings made a run at it.
Yeah, they came back in the second quarter.
But then what happened?
Jokić took over in the fourth quarter.
Right. It was like he just decided that it was time to put the game away.
And Coach Malone knew exactly what to do. He ran the offense through Jokić in the post.
Smart move.
From there, Jokić could either score himself or find an open teammate for an easy basket.
And that's the thing about him. He's not just a scorer. He's a facilitator. He makes everyone around him better.
Exactly. He's a true point center in every sense of the word.
So what do you think this performance means for Jokic's legacy?
Well, I think it solidifies his place as one of the greatest players of his generation.
And I think it also raises the question of what's next for him. Can he continue to play at this level?
That's the exciting part. We get to watch and see how his career unfolds.
And how do you think this game fits into the bigger picture of basketball?
I think it shows that the game is constantly evolving. The way Jokić plays is so unique and unconventional.
He's redefining what's possible.
Exactly. And that's inspiring for young players all over the world.
So what do you want our listeners to take away from this deep dive?
I want them to think about what it means to be great, not just in basketball, but in any field.
Yeah. What does it take to reach that level of excellence?
It's about dedication, hard work, and a willingness to push the boundaries.
And it's also about believing in yourself and your abilities.
Absolutely. Jokic's performance is a reminder that anything is possible if you set your mind to it.
So until next time, keep diving deep.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing yourself to be your best.
See ya.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. cup. You're a puppy dog. Show them all what